So today I'm going to show you a couple of the places where the people in Hai Phong go for entertainment or relaxation. This is probably one of the, I think it is the actually biggest lake here in Hai Phong. You can also take a boat out onto the lake as well. There's the swan boats where you pedal like a bicycle to move yourself across the water, and as you can see, yeah, quite a big lake. Water is a bit polluted, unfortunately, but yeah, it's quite a nice place. And that tree there with the red flower is a famous flower in Hai Phong, and they do actually have a festival in the autumn for this flower. So just pan around wherever you are. In there is actually a children's play area, and behind the trees there is actually a small swimming pool. Okay, so let's just go for a little walk along by the lake. In the evening, there's lots of street food sellers here. You can actually have a meal or a few beers and relax. It's a little bit early for them to be out at the moment, and it gets a lot noisier later on. There's also some fishermen that fish in this lake, but unfortunately, I'll show you the downside here. You can probably see there's quite a few floating dead fish there, so maybe the water's not so good. Yeah, they're still fishing here. A bit further on, they've actually been doing some renovation work on the area, and if we look down this road, that actually takes us to one of the big roads in Hai Phong called Lac Tre. And between this lake and Lac Tre, a bit further along, they've been making a sort of garden and paved area for them to relax and see some trees. You can probably also notice from here that very few high buildings, only the odd one or two, and nothing really very tall. The two biggest, maybe tallest buildings in Hai Phong, one is, they're both owned by the Vincom company. Vincom is a very big organisation here. They have Vincom centres, which are shopping malls with accommodation above, and they have Vin Mart, which is their supermarket, which are also like 7-Elevens. They're all over the place. They're small convenience stores as well as the big supermarkets. They also have Vin Fast, which is a new, I think, a new direction for them. They're actually building cars and motorbikes, which are actually built in Vietnam, built here in Hai Phong. So you can see there, so there's a concreted area and lots of trees. A lot of people come here to do their exercise around the lake, either jogging or some of the ladies come and do their different kinds of posing exercises, maybe a little bit of yoga, which they like to do. So I'm just going to walk across to the other side because a few months ago when we were here, this area was not paved at all, it was all grass. So I'm not 100% sure whether this has been a good idea to make it, you know, a paved area rather than keeping the grass, but I suppose there must have been some reason for them to do it. And it looks like, if I didn't actually know you could see this, but there's also an outdoor swimming pool here. Quite a big one. So there's the outdoor swimming pool. A few people in at the moment, but not too many. Weather-wise today, it's comfortable. Probably around about 30. Not too hot. Just nice for me anyway. Some of you might think that's rather hot, but I like the hot. So okay, so that's this lake. I can't really tell you the name because I do know it, but I doubt if I could pronounce it, because obviously the words in Vietnam are a bit difficult for us English. But I will write it in the text when I do the blog. Okay.